Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Peace be to you, my friends. Desire is prayer. See, when lots of people pray, they say, please God, I want this, I want that, give me this, give me that, heal me from this, heal me from that. That's fine, but the higher power, God, the divine, the supreme, the universe, the quantum field, whatever you want to call it, consciousness, supreme consciousness, is not dumb. And it is who you are. It is your true self. So don't think that this higher power is separate from you. It is you. That means that the second you have a desire, a want, something you want, that's you asking God, the universe, to bring it to you. That's the way life works. Desire is prayer. It's the way to communicate what you want to the infinite power that you are constantly working with, because it is within you, it is not far from you, it is not distant from you, it is not separate from you. So what do we do with this knowledge? Understand that whatever you want is possible, and that you are in fact always 24/7 communicating with the higher power, with the divine, with the universe, with God about what you want. But it is not enough to say I want this. Because if you say I want this, I don't have this, then what you're gonna attract is the same feeling. I want this, I don't have this. Instead, you have to be so on fire for what you want. You have to be really on fire. You have to be really wanting it. And I'm not saying like, please, I want this, I want this, I want this. That's not what I mean. I mean being really on fire, like inspired by your desire, inspired by your dreams, thrilled, passionate about life because of what you want. And then from there, you embody the feeling of it already being done, of you already having it. By doing that, by embodying the feeling of the wish being fulfilled, the desire being attained, you're communicating to the universe, I have it. I mean, not I have it. Yes, you are communicating, I have it. Therefore, it will reality will reflect back to you what your inner world is saying. And your inner world saying, I have it, I'm happy, I'm peaceful, I'm in love, I'm joyful, I'm blissful, I have it, my desire is mine, it's here, I'm living it. Why do you feel that way? Because you're so on fire for it. And so you embody the feeling of it already being here. And then the universe listens to that and says, okay, I'm gonna bring it to you because I have to match your inner world, your reality. Your assumptions harden into facts. You assume that you have this thing, you are this person, you're doing that thing. You assume it to be true, and then it becomes factual. How long it takes, I don't know. Depends on person, depends on what you want. But you have to understand that the universe, God, sees from a way higher perspective, and that there are infinite possibilities, infinite ways to bring what you want to you. But when you're thinking, oh, there's only one way to get this. I don't know if I can get this. How is it gonna come to me? It's impossible. I can't. I need to know this person, that person. I don't have the connections, or whatever you think when it comes to having what you want. You think of the how. How is it gonna happen? But like I said, you don't need to, like I explained on how the universe and God sees a better way, the best possible way, the fastest way to get what you want to you, while you don't see that. And that's okay, you don't need to see that. All you need to do is first be so on fire with what you want. Have the desire first. Understand that desire is prayer. And then magnify your prayer. Keep it constant. Don't just have it for one moment and then be like, okay, I'm done. No. Pray constantly. Have that desire in your mind. And I'm gonna say this again. When I say pray constantly, I'm not saying please God to bring this to me, doing that constantly. That's not what I mean. That's you blocking it from coming to you. Because the universe will always reflect your inner reality, your inner assumptions about yourself, about life, about others. It will always reflect what you assume to be true. So you have that desire, you're on fire for it. And then you assume that it's yours. You assume that you have attained it. You assume that you are that person you want to become. You assume that you're doing whatever it is you want to do. You assume that you have whatever it is you want to have. It's here, it's real. You make it real in your imagination, in your mind. You use your imagination to attract the things that you want in your life. Because that is how you communicate to the universe what you want. But if you're constantly communicating to the universe, I want this, I don't have this, please give it to me, then that's what it's going to give you back. So like I said, assume it's yours. Live as if it's yours. Live in the end of already having it. Don't just think of what you want for one moment. No, be totally on fire for it. Let it inspire you, move you, drive you, fill you with bliss and ecstasy and passion and life. Because this is what you want, right? If you don't feel that way, then maybe that's not what you really want. Because we have desires throughout the day, in every moment, but some of these desires are just like, okay, I want this, never mind, I don't want this. So why should God give that to you? Instead, be really on fire for what you want and embody the feeling of it already being yours. Then your assumption has to harden into a fact. That's my message for you today. Desire is prayer, but be on fire for what you want and embody the feeling of already having it, of already being it, of already doing it. You want a vacation? You want to travel to someplace? Imagine what is it like to be in that place. Don't just think, oh, I want to travel, and then you go tell everybody I want to travel, but I don't have the money, I don't have this, I can't, I have work, blah blah blah. You keep focusing, giving all your attention on how it's not gonna work, because you don't see the way on how it's gonna work. But like I said, you have to give up the how. Give it up to the higher power. Give it up to God, the universe, whatever you believe in. But also what I'm trying to say is believe in yourself, that you are this higher power that you are communicating to. And so you don't do that. You don't say, I want this, but I can't have it, I don't know how it's gonna happen. No, you say, let's say you want this vacation, you imagine being there, traveling there, you use your senses, you make it so alive in your mind until it becomes vivid like real life. You smell the sense of wherever it is. You eat the foods, oh, it tastes good. You're meeting people or whatever you want to do in that vacation. You imagine yourself being there and you feel as if it's true. And you keep it in your mind. Oh, I'm there already. It's happening. It's happening. And from there, you attract it. You don't know how you're gonna attract it, but you will attract it. And this is what people call miracles. It's a miracle that it came to me. But really, it's your own faith that did that. So desire without faith is not enough. And when I say faith, I'm not saying bow down, worship in fear to a distant God that is gonna condemn you and judge you and criticize you and punish you if you don't. That's not what I'm saying when I say faith. What I'm saying is faith, believing in yourself, believing in your power, believing that the divine is within you and you are connected to it, that you're always working with the infinite power that governs this universe. Faith that your desire is coming to you. It's true. It's a fact. I know it. That is faith. And prayer is the beginning of prayer is desire. And then living as if it's already here. That is prayer. That's my message for you today. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Peace.